Taurus, welcome back, Taurus. This is So True You Tarot. This is going to be that intimate sexual tarot reading for the month of September. So thank you for stopping by, Taurus. Thank you for all the likes, all the positive comments, all the new subscribers, Taurus. I truly appreciate it. So we're going to get started, Taurus. We're going to see where this sexual energy is at. Remember, Taurus, it's not going to resonate with everybody. So, you know, if it don't resonate, it don't resonate. But let's get started, Taurus. This is it. Taurus. Not a lot of sexual energy in September. Not from a lot of my signs. I ain't finished with a lot of signs yet. I think I got about 4 more to go. But I'm not even on my Pisces. Y'all know me. My Pisces be picking up that sex. Now the other signs do too. But I haven't been picking. It's just a lot more other energy. I guess it's just a lot going on in the world than to be dealing with sex right now, because I'm not getting a lot of good sex. Like, you know, some of my cards be getting it in, Taurus, and they be like, yes, you know, I think I got like maybe one sign getting it in. But anyway, Taurus, back to your reading. They let you know that y'all ain't getting it in, Taurus. No, I'm kidding. Somebody, Taurus, this starting out with the Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. So somebody done been exposed. They not gonna be greedy in September. I think somebody got exposed, or we not dealing with people that's been greedy, or had to walk away from people that was greedy. Maybe you exposed somebody being greedy in August going into September, or you're about to expose them being greedy. Maybe that's all they wanted was something from you, and maybe that can be abusive. When somebody got their hand out all the time, Taurus, for money, or just always come around for money or bully you out of your money, I just feel like that could be abusive, because right next to that, I got the 8 of Cups in the reverse. Maybe somebody was taking that like that's too much. That's abusive. This is the 8 of Cups in the reverse, and walking away from somebody that was either abusive or a situation that you felt was being abused in. Abuse can come in any way, shape, or form. If you feel like it's not right against your character, and you know you wouldn't do it to nobody else, why would you let them do it to you, Taurus? So I do feel like there's a Taurus that walked away from somebody that was greedy, somebody that was like, when it came to finances, they always had their hand out, or they didn't want to share. You did a lot, Taurus, and I feel like you had to walk away from that, and it became abusive, and I think you just had to walk away from that in September. So for whoever that's talking to, Taurus, that's talking to you, I'm going to start with this energy on the right, and we got the 7 of Pentacles. So Taurus, this person you're sleeping with, sex is good. Sex is good, Taurus, see? Good sex, but you see that shadow down there that's crossing that whole portion of that bottom half of that person's body, which is more like the male energy to me, Taurus. I feel like that person right there is lying. Now, Taurus, there's shadows crossing your body too. So this could be either you happening to you, or you're doing this to somebody else with this energy. But I feel like there's some lying when it comes to the finances. This is Pentacles. This is 7 Pentacles. So when it comes to the finances here, Taurus, somebody not being honest about the money. They not either, like I say, how money come in, how money go out, how you paying bills. Sex is good, but the lies, when it comes to that money, that person really not being honest, Taurus. They not, and I think it's kind of got you knowing, you know that, Taurus. I feel like you know this a little bit, Taurus, because I got the 6 of Cups in the reverse. I think you had to think about this situation. Like, I don't think you wanted to believe they was doing this. Like, I don't know why I feel like you didn't want to believe it, but you did. That's why I said the shadows crossed your body too, because you was lying to yourself. Because this is the 6 of Cups in the reverse. Right underneath that card, this is the energy of somebody that was in like a meditative state, okay? Meditating, praying, whatever you was doing on Taurus. But I think when it's in the reverse, you might have came out of that phase. Like, maybe you really had to look inside. It's like the Hermit card for me. Like, you really had to like change how you saw things a little bit. Like, is this what I think? Like, is this really happening? Like, you might have even looked at, I'm picking up somebody that even looked at other relationships and thought, this ain't gonna happen to me. This person ain't lying about money. We've been together all this time. Like, come to find out they ain't paid none of the bills all this time. Like, you could be in debt, like could be losing your house. Like, this is really, I feel like this energy is really deep. It really had this person thinking, meditating. They feel like they're not getting no justice on that situation. Like, there was no justice. That person really wasn't right. If you haven't done anything yet, I think you will do something, and you're gonna feel like you're not gonna get none. You ain't getting your money back. You know, that's no justice for one. I feel like somebody feel like they're not getting no justice. Like, they realize they really lost. You took a loss on this person, on this situation, on your time, your energy, and your money. And that's kind of jacked up. I'm sorry. That's just the energy I'm picking up, Taurus, for the month of September. I'm going to start with this energy on the left. And we got the 9 of Swords in the reverse. Like, seeing something coming before it came. Like, you really saw this thing before it creeped up on you this time, Taurus. On your backside, like, you saw this thing coming. Because normally I'd be like, Taurus, be aware, this is a shadow creeping up. But in the reverse, I feel like you saw this thing coming, and I think you really let it go. Like, you realized you had to let this thing go. Now, I'm also picking up for some of my Tauruses. Some of you, just for the ones that let this go, you did, because you saw it coming ahead of time. Like, it didn't creep up on you because it was coming and you kind of picked up. But there is some Tauruses here who not going to see nothing coming. It's kind of going to smack you in the face for those Tauruses. You ain't going to see this one. This one going to be like, and then you probably going to say that, not right away, but you might be like, I didn't even see that. You know, I didn't see that coming. And then you're going to think about this reading and be like, you know what? It did say that in that reading. That's how stuff be happening. I'm like, oh. But anyway, we got the Knave of Wands right underneath that in the reverse. So somebody not feeling like, you don't feel, hold on 1 second, Taurus. I be talking fast and quick and I get dry. Taurus, you're not feeling like that you're compatible sexually with somebody. I don't know, somebody that came towards you, somebody you met. You kind of feel like, I think this person do a lot of talking, Taurus, like how about they sexual, how they are sexually, the sexual endeavors, whatever you call, however you pronounce that, endeavors. They talk about a lot of sexual stuff, and I think it got you feeling like maybe you ain't done all of that, or you can't compete with this person. But I feel like you can. That's just talk. You know, don't feel like just because somebody else talk the talk that you can't walk the walk. They probably can't even. Hopefully, they can walk the walk. I don't want to say they can't, because the Knave is not really thinking like that. The Knave in this particular card don't think the way you think. You know. So I think there is somebody here who feel that way, but then this is in the reverse too. So there's also somebody here who really don't care what they think, and they about to lay it down on somebody, on some Knave. This person probably think you aren't that good sexually. They probably think you can't lay it down. So I'm also picking up with this Knave in reverse. You don't care what they think. You about to lay it down. Like, okay, they talking a lot of talk still, like, you ain't this, you ain't that, or you done laid it down, and now they gonna be really thinking like, wow, they really was the stuff. The King and Queen of Cups. The Six of Swords is the energy I'm getting under that. So Taurus, being invited to some type of get together, if you're going out, because some people still not going out yet, but the ones that is going out, if you get invited to some type of get together, some type of outing or whatever, you know, you might go out if you feel up to it. You might meet somebody, you see that look like a cat or a wolf, y'all dressed up. I don't know if this is a costume party. It could be. But, you know, go to the event. You might meet somebody there. And, you know, this person could turn out to be a good friend. Taurus. That y'all can have sex. You know, y'all can have sex, you know. Or y'all could just be good friends or be lovers or whatever. But I think you're going to meet somebody that you don't really, like, never thought that you would get to know. Like, I didn't think I was going to come to no party and get to know you. Y'all kind of sneaking off while everybody else having a good time. Y'all sneaking off. You know what? Could turn out to be your lover, too. Now, the energy I'm getting next to this is the Lovers in the reverse. So I could have some lovers here in a bit of a turmoil. With the Lovers in the reverse in September, Taurus, there could be some lovers here. Y'all going through something, and it could be because of somebody else. I'm picking up an energy here that somebody else stepped in the picture or may have caused a little controversy. I feel like there's just somebody else that's kind of interrupting the lovers. Somebody flirting with somebody. There's some flirting happening here, and I feel like this is causing the lovers to be in a bit of a hole here. Maybe letting other people come in and cause a little chaos. But you also got this Five of Cups in the reverse. So maybe somebody, was flirting with somebody. Maybe they stopped because maybe that was affecting somebody's, you know, love relationship. Because I will tell you like this, like, oh, you flirt, who you flirting with, Taurus? You know, you pretend like you don't like them, you know, and all of that. But in the reverse, I feel like we ain't flirting with this person. If we was, we ain't flirting no more. I feel like Taurus, and maybe it's because it was affecting your love relationship. Like maybe you didn't think that, like I said, like with this card, other people seen that they was flirting with you and liked it you, but you pretended like you didn't like it, but you really did, and maybe you really did, and that's why this is affecting the lovers. Okay, it's kind of like, you know, the energy I'm getting to. All right, person don't got you not feeling like you the empress, like you can't, you know, you ain't got your wisdom on your knowledge, you know, you still the empress, you still the boss, you know. I feel like this person may have kind of brought you down a little bit for some reason. There's this energy here, like because they showed up, they might have tried to take your energy here, queen, boss, lady, but they didn't get it. You still a boss, you still a queen, all of that. I just feel like with this empress, there's just somebody that's not feeling this is really affecting your, maybe your marriage. That's really what's trying to come out. Like, I feel like this is affecting somebody's marriage. Like what happened here, and they feel like they don't have control with the Empress being in reverse. Like they feel like they might be losing control of their marriage because of this. I don't know. Because of the flirting or whatever happened with that situation. The energy at the top got somebody in a hangwoman position. You don't really know what to do right now in this situation. I don't know who's going through this, but they in a hangwoman situation here. She in the middle, but don't hang there too long. Now you have to make a decision. Taurus, you can't hang in the middle. Look, you hang too long, you're gonna get used either way. So get your Empress back on, put yourself back in the upright, you know, and you know, make a decision. Don't hang around. Don't be the hang woman for too long, because that'll cause people to use you. They're gonna assume you're still gonna be just hanging there to be used. All right. We got the Queen of Swords in the reverse, not being sharp, not sharp with it, not really asking no questions, not looking for no truths, not cutting nobody down, like really depressed, like just really going through it right now, huh, Queen? Queen, I was calling the Empress the Queen, just really, and she in the reverse too, the Empress the Queen, like you really down, Taurus. Whoever going through this, like don't let nobody bring you to this point where you just fire down. Get back up on your high horse. You got this, Taurus. I don't know who I'm talking to, because we got the Knave, let me get my words right. Let me slow down. You got the King of Wands in the reverse, right next to the Queen of Swords. So this is a king, like this is a relationship in the reverse. Like y'all in turmoil. The Queen, she not saying nothing. She basically being quiet, not asking, not communicating. The King of Wands, he not taking no action. He not demanding nothing, because something that really affected somebody's. I feel like it affected somebody's marriage here. Something going on. You know, it's not everybody's business, but something happened to somebody's marriage. You probably know who I'm talking about, and I just feel like it's putting the King and Queen in the reverse, like the Lovers in the reverse, because of this. Whatever happened here, and it's causing these two people not to even talk to each other, not to make no moves, not to do nothing. That's how we ended it out in September, and I know this did not resonate with all the Tauruses that watched the video, but for the ones that it did, thank you so much, guys, and I'm gonna see you guys next month. Bye, guys.